Consider subscribing to our channel and liking this video if you found it useful. Hi, this is Spencer with West Coast Pedalboard, and today we're going to show you guys how to properly install Velcro on the back of your pedals. Plus, we're going to show you a couple tips. All right, let's go. Our super hook Velcro is 1 inch wide. It comes in various lengths, and ours is actually split right down the center. So if you buy a 2-foot piece, you actually get 4 feet of 0.5 inch wide material. The reason why we do this is because most pedals, to properly install the Velcro, you don't need 1 inch wide pieces. You need 1/2 inch on either side, top or the bottom, and that's it. This stuff is industrial grade. It's heat resistant and high temperature rated. We're going to try to alleviate some of the problems that a lot of people have. It's either not installing it the right way, or putting it on over existing Velcro, or the feet sometimes are poking out a little bit too far. So like this one right here, we're going to show you guys how to get around that. Then we're going to show you guys a little tip on how to properly mount a wah pedal using some basic supplies that you should have around your house. The first thing we're going to do when we're putting Velcro on a pedal is make sure there's no obstructions on the bottom of it. So these are all going to be fairly clean, but sometimes you'll find feet or little rubber pads common on these Boss pedals. There'll be a rubber pad under here. That's got to come off. Some of these Ibanez pedals, like this hand wire, this one actually had a battery compartment here that we're going to take all the way out and not even use that. Sometimes that's so bad that you have to make your own riser plate for it. So in the case of this full tone here, where you have these screw heads sticking out much too far, we're going to make a little thing out of some dual lock to help raise the Velcro up a little bit to avoid those screws. And then on something like this for the wah pedal, as you know, these screws are usually held, there's rubber feet there. So the problem is when you take the feet off and put the screws back on, the screws stick out way too far for the Velcro to work. So what we've done is made this little tiny wah shoe, and it's pretty basic, just some plywood and some black paint. Okay, it's my favorite part of the day, and that's cleaning the goop off these pedals to put fresh Velcro. So I've got some denatured alcohol on this rag here. We're going to flip these pedals over and just make sure that everything is off. If you've got any little rubber feet getting in the way, we're going to take those off. If there's old Velcro on there, definitely going to take that off, and you're going to have to scrub till you get all that crap off, because that's going to cause problems down the road. So we're just going to make pretty quick work of this. Make sure that these surfaces are nice and clean. All right, we're gonna hook you up with a pro tip. Everybody's had that experience where you have your pedal and you're ready to put some Velcro on there and the screws are too tall. So what inevitably will happen is you'll go to put your Velcro onto this thing. The screws are so tall here that this will barely hold any stick once you put it on the board. So the workaround for that is slapping down a couple pieces of dual lock. All right, so we're gonna put one up here. We're gonna put one on the bottom side. Okay, make sure that's nice and sticky. We're gonna put a piece on top of there. Okay, squeeze it. Same on the bottom. Make sure we got a good connection there. Now we're going to peel this off. Peel this one off. Get our super hook Velcro out. And put that right on top of this. Next step is to cut the appropriate size Velcro for each of these pedals. And since this stuff is so badass, we're not going to need very much of it. Typically, the way that we're going to do this is on these kind of wider, long pedals. You could either put, one piece on the side here, on each of the sides, or you can go across the top. It just kind of depends on how you want to do it. Even on the Strymon pedals, the bigger, wider ones, you only need 2 pieces of this. And this stuff is cool because it's a 1-inch piece, but it's actually split down the middle right here. So you actually get kind of double quantities, okay? We've got all of our pieces cut, and we're going to get going here. So I like to keep my fingers away from the sticky part. Just go off from the side and put it as close to the edge as you possibly can. That's going to prevent any rocking back and forth when you're stepping on it. Okay. I always try to avoid all the any screw holes, just in case you have to get in there or have it serviced or anything like that. Everybody has problems with wah pedals and their pedal board. So what we're going to do today is show you how to make your own wah shoe. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the screws out of the bottom of your wah pedal, remove the feet. You're going to find a nice thin piece of plywood, preferably voidless Russian birch. You're going to make a trace. You're going to then get your little your jigsaw out. And you're going to cut that shape out. We're going to pre-drill these holes so you know where to make the holes too. And there's your shape. So cut this out, drill these holes through, and then you're going to want to countersink those holes because these screws are usually always kind of big. And you should end up with something like this. You could paint it black if you want, but see how that screw is going to sit down in there? Pro tips. We've got our Velcro installed, we've got our pedals on the pedal board, and we want to show you how strong this stuff actually is once you put it on the right way.